Greetings everyone and welcome back. So I just got this exotic sniper rifle, and yes, this is exactly what it looks like. This is the year 2 version of the Black Hammer. This is the Black Spindle. It has the same perks as the Black Hammer, the only difference of course is that this one is now exotic instead of legendary, it is black instead of grey, and it has 310 attack. So then, how do you get this weapon? Well, currently the only known way is to complete the Taken King story mission, Lost to Light, which at the time of this recording is today's daily heroic story mission. So I'm not entirely sure if you can get this just from playing the story mission, or if you have to get it in the daily heroic. Now, getting this weapon isn't as simple as just completing the mission. You actually have to take an alternate path during the mission that'll lead you to a secret ending. So load up the mission, Lost to Light, on the moon, and just speedrun through most of it. So this takes place after you've reached the room with Crota's crystal and have to escape the temple. As you escape the temple, you're going to have to open 3 doors using relics. However, on the 3rd door, instead of going through the door you're supposed to go through, you have to follow a different path through a different door that leads you to the Fallen Wolf Catch. If you don't know where the catch is, it's where the Shadow Thief strike takes place. Now, there's a catch to this. At some point a timer will start. It won't appear, but there'll be a countdown. Now, I'm not exactly sure when this timer starts, but if I was you to be safe, I would leg it out of Crota's crystal room as fast as you can. If you aren't fast enough, then the door to the catch will close and you'll have to restart the mission. It's also speculated that the door will close if your team wipes, so try not to die. If one person dies but there's still somebody else alive, it doesn't matter, just keep running. Eventually your teammates should respawn near you. You'll also want 3 people to do this because once you board the catch, a 10-minute countdown will start and it can get very tough. So, as I said, you'll need relics to open the doors. You don't need to kill any of the enemies, you can just run straight to the relic and put it straight into the door. After you've opened the 2nd door, you don't need to open the 3rd door, you can just run straight to the door that leads to the catch. If you're fast enough, you should just see the door opening as you enter the room. So just keep running and go up the gravity lift. Once you're on board the catch, a 10-minute countdown will start and you'll get a new objective. You'll have to kill all taken enemies on board the catch, as well as a boss named Drevkis the Chosen. You'll also want to be the highest light level you can, because all of these enemies are going to have 300 light. It'll also help to have some weapons with all damage types to get rid of those pesky shields. So just fight your way through all the taken enemies on board the ship. You'll want to be as fast and as efficient as possible, just to make sure that you have enough time to take down the boss. You can't skip any enemies either, you have to kill every single one of them in order to proceed to the next room. So if you were fast enough, once you reach the boss fight, you should have around 4 or 5 minutes remaining. For me, I found that high impact sniper rifles worked really well against the boss, so if you haven't, you may want to stock up on some special synth. The Night Stalker also works really well in this fight, because the Shadow Shot super makes every hit on the boss a critical hit, and hunters can go invisible with smoke if anybody goes down. The Titan Sunbreaker also works really well with clearing out enemies. Now, one thing to note is that during this fight, enemies will constantly respawn no matter how many times you kill them, so you'll want to focus on killing the boss first before you clear out the enemies. When you finally down the boss, do not think that the mission is over. The mission is not over until you've killed every single other enemy in the room. If you fail to kill them, then you'll have to restart the whole mission and do it all over again. And that is how you get the Black Spindle. Now, when you complete this mission, you also have a chance at getting a legendary ship called Vienna Singer. Its description reads RHO-8 Teng Tactical Combatant, and it's this really nice black ship with these yellow neon lights on it. So I really hope this helps you out, thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time, Guardians.